Hi everybody! Welcome back to our video of
What's Up, Watchtower?
growing up as a Jehovah's Witness in, I guess now we're in the 80s.
Yeah, we're in the 80s. We might have skipped some things, but I'm sure we'll cover those in other videos.
We definitely skipped a mile of things.
Yeah, we skipped a mile of things. But video that we had talked about wanting to make is why we got baptized. And we both got baptized in the 80s.
Yeah.
So let's take a deep breath, everybody. We're healing. We're healing ourselves, and hopefully some of you too. So I'll start, because we talked about this, and I'll start. Why did I get baptized? Oh, Zoe's joining us here.
We got a guest.
We have a guest. We're not going to make you get baptized.
Oh no. No.
Okay, so what brought this kind of thinking up, of why we got baptized, is because recently, well, it hasn't been that recently, but we were talking about the talk given by Mr. Tony Morris. Yes, and how he's sort of like,
oh, I don't even want to put it into words what I'm actually thinking.
Yeah, but kids are being, what's the word?
Pressured, basically. It was the talk that he gave about, is your child baptized? And if not, does he have a driver's license? Does he want a car? You know, it's that kind of pressure and encouraging parents to withhold a driver's license from a kid if they're not baptized.
Right.
I never really got that kind of pressure as a kid. Baptized at 15, which is older than a lot of people are nowadays. Somebody even wrote a comment on one of our last videos that as an assignment, they were in the baptism pool and they baptized a 6-year-old girl. 6 years old. So we weren't in that situation. I was 15 years old, and I wasn't really getting that kind of a pressure, but I really kind of felt like I didn't really have a lot of options, that I was probably always going to be a Jehovah's Witness. I mean, definitely always going to be a Jehovah's Witness, and that at some point I had to get baptized. May as well do it now, you know, why not? I was a good kid. I was never in trouble for doing anything anyways, so I didn't figure I'd be in trouble, and just didn't really feel passionately about it one way or the other. Just knew that it would make my parents happy. That's for sure. I knew it would make my parents happy. And that was probably the main motivating factor behind it. Other than that, I didn't feel exceptionally, passionate about it one way or the other. How about you?
I'm gonna substitute some names here. So, I wasn't thinking about getting baptized. I was 15 as well. And my mother had her best friend was the mother of my best friend, and let's just call her Mary Miller. So Mary Miller and my mother were taking a little walk, as they would often do, and Mary Miller loved to talk about her wonderful daughter. Yeah, let's call her Lori Miller. So Lori Miller was just the most amazing person in the world, and guess what? Lori's getting baptized at the next circuit assembly.
No.
Yes. So, this person, who, by the way, claimed to be of the anointed, really put it on. Oh, she's getting baptized, and I'm just so proud of her. So that got my mom to thinking, and this was probably in May, and our circuit assembly wasn't going to be until the fall. So between then, we still had our district assembly in July. So my mom casually approaches me with, Lori is planning to get baptized at the next circuit assembly. Have you been thinking about getting baptized?
You're going to want to start thinking about that.
Yeah, you're going to want to start thinking about that. And I was sort of like, well, no, but I guess I should. So I felt pressured. I felt pressured that, my parents were expecting this from me, that it would make them happy as well. And so, yeah. And insert picture here. Notice the wonderful 80s hair. Don't I look happy? Don't I just look so happy that I'm getting baptized?
That was the day you were getting baptized.
Yes, this was the morning. Our assembly was down in Miami, and we had to take the Miami Metro, and so that was the morning going to the assembly, and I was not a happy camper. In fact, I was crying all morning.
Why?
I think I really didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And I knew deep down that I really didn't want to do it. And I just got real emotional, and I really didn't have an explanation for my dad. I sort of made something up as to why I was emotional. In fact, though, I remember when we got to the assembly hall, and my dad and I went to a picnic bench outside and sat and talked for a good half an hour about why I was crying and feeling the way that I was feeling. And I knew that I couldn't really say what I was thinking, but anyways, so look how happy I was.
Thrilled.
Thrilled to be getting baptized. You would think that my parents would have seen that and thought, maybe she doesn't really want to get baptized.
I just don't think they ever put two and two together. They just never did put two and two together.
Yeah. So then I got baptized. I was 15 years old, and then immediately after getting baptized, the fear was there. Oh no, now you can't screw up, because if you screw up now, you're going to be disfellowshipped.
Yeah, now it's serious.
Now it's serious. And that's what they want. They want to get you young so that they have you, that they can use your family and friends against you. They really weaponize your family and friends against you, that to turn you in, first of all, if you do anything wrong, but second of all, that if you end up getting disfellowshipped, that you're going to lose a relationship with all these people, and that they're going to shun you and not talk to you anymore.
And it's really shameful that people are encouraged to be baptized so young, because as a kid, even 15, 16 years old, you have no idea what you're going to learn in the future, how you're going to change what you believe and what you think and how you understand the world. I mean, you may travel and go to another country and see that the world isn't all the way you think it is, and it may have a huge impact on your life. And asking someone who has no life experience and really just has no experience in general to enter into a contract that is lifelong and has serious consequences, I mean, it's shameful. It's taking advantage of their inexperience. And, parents that are encouraging children to do that, they're just following the guidelines. They're not thinking about it either. It's like everybody is doing and no one is thinking. And that's the real problem.
Right. Yeah. So anyways, we just wanted to share our baptism experiences with you guys, and we're sure that you have your own baptism experience, and
absolutely,
we'd love to hear about them in the comments. So thanks for watching, and have a great day, you guys.
And remember, we love you very much. Take care, everybody.
Bye.